So let's talk about Once Upon a Time.
Yes, let's.
I have to say, I listened to an interview with Barbara Carlisle not too long ago.
Isn't he wonderful?
Yes, he is. I won't go on and on about what a fangirl I am of his. But it was an Emmy interview for potential Emmy nominees. It was a great interview. But your name came up a couple of times during the interview. He was asked if he were nominated for an Emmy, which episode would he submit? And he said Skin Deep. He didn't hesitate for a moment.
Nice.
He said Skin Deep, and he said it was probably the best 45 minutes of television with which he's ever been involved.
Holy crap, that makes me very happy. I love Robert Carlyle. What a gift. You can give him anything, and he can do it, and he can find... We don't really tell him about how to modulate between Gold and Rumple. He found those two characterizations of the two roles that he plays, and then we started writing these stories about him gradually becoming Rumpelstiltskin. So then he had to find intermediate stages, and his genius and the ability to do real pathos and real humor and make it all feel real. Like nothing ever feels forced, even though he's doing the most heightened interpretation ever. I just adore him.
Right. I'm a big fan of Commedia dell'arte.
Yes.
And when he said that was one of his inspirations, I said, I knew it. But yeah, Skin Deep is brilliant. It is
Thank
really
you.
brilliant.
Thank you.
I think it is the fans' absolute favorite episode of the season.
That's nice to hear. I was very happy with that.
And not to diminish Desperate Souls and all of the other stuff that you've done this year for the show. His storyline, I after watching the whole season, I kind of thought, and I could be wrong, but this is just my speculation, so tell me now you're wrong. But it's his drive, to find his son.
Yes.
He's found Belle now, but I think he's always been motivated by his desire to find his son. And that I think the whole thing about the curse actually goes back to that.
You could make a good case. You can make a good case that the curse goes back to that, but I'm not saying one way or the other. Rumple's very complicated. He could have all sorts of irons in the fire.
Oh, indeed. And he's brought back the magic. So
he's brought magic back to Storybrooke.
So what's the effect of the magic? And I'm not going to ask you to give any spoilers, because I know you won't anyway.
I think you did just ask me to give a spoiler. What is the effect of the magic? It's totally a spoiler. But that's okay. You can ask anything. I just won't always answer.
Oh, okay. What's the effect on the characters? We didn't see the reaction.
What I can say is that there will be a reaction. That we're not going to reset the status quo. There's no, it was all a dream. We are headed down this road. We are committed to it. There is magic in town, and the curse is broken, and let's see what happens. And yeah, there will be a lot of reaction, and not everyone's going to react the same way.
So, but there's going to be still the balance between the fairy tale land and...
Well, interesting question. There will be balance.
Okay. And you're not going to tell me any more than that.
I don't think I can.
Okay. Any new characters that are going to come up?
Yes, we've already announced that we've got Aurora and Mulan coming in. There will be others. But, oh my God, Aurora and Mulan. Imagine getting to sit down and write for them.
Oh, yeah.
So excited.
Do you know who's cast?
Yeah, the casting has been announced. But, so, go look it up online.
I will.
See the names.
I will. So, I have to pause in my brain because I'm stuck on this. So when does the show premiere? Before that, the shooting starts, I understand, next week, yeah?
Right, yeah, we're shooting very soon.
Very soon. And when's the premiere, do you know?
I haven't heard an official announcement. I know that late September is customary for this sort of thing. I'd be looking for it then.
Okay, great. And I will. I'll end it with that because I'm going to be at the panel tomorrow.
Great.
get more speaking. Anything else you want to say? Oh, any new projects? Anything?
No, my life is full of Once Upon a Time and Husbands, and I can't think of two better projects that I would want to be involved in. There's like, well, I'm writing comic books. I'm still continuing to write comic books for Buffy. So there is an issue of Buffy season 9, issue 14 coming up that I wrote. So there you go. There's another project.
Oh, my son will be so thrilled. He was too young to see Buffy, but he is now a huge Buffy fan.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So I think he's watched everything in order, like in a month. He just
Oh my God, fantastic.
So, good luck, and hopefully
Thank
I
you.
would love to see, I know your fans would see, and the Once Upon a Time fans would love to see you nominated for a writing award for
I would
Skin
love a writing award. I don't have one. I have 2 Streamy awards and a half a Hugo, and that's which I'm very proud of all of those. But I would love something that was specifically for writing. That would be wonderful.
You hear that, Emmy panel? Thank you so much.
Thank you.